Three, two, one, action.
光りたいしかきたいめんどくさい僕らが手にしたい明日は儚くて絶えなくて話したくなくなるかけがえない White Twilight うざいたいたない会いたいやつなんていないそんな大概ない夜くらい感じ合っていたいからまり合っていたい大くらい笑い合っていたい
Hello, guys. It's the Mid 3 podcast where three Middle Easterns talk about anime. My name is Karim.
I'm Ahmed.
And I'm and today we're going to be talking about a very heated topic. One Piece. What makes it good and what makes it bad. There's a lot of both. Just to set the expectations here, as you can see from Karim's hoodie and his background, he is a massive One Piece fan, anime, manga, everything.
And his Discord profile picture.
Anime, manga, novels, Discord groups, conventions, you name it.
Previous YouTube channels.
Ahmed is the biggest One Piece hater on the planet.
I would say the biggest, but I feel like reasonably
Top
the
five.
biggest.
Top five.
Top five at least, yeah.
And I will be the mediator, but I need to make it clear that I am biased and I am a One Piece fan. I would consider myself an above average One Piece fan. I am caught up. I watch it
Show them your
I
little
love
figure.
the show. I have a Brook action figure right in front of me. I am a big One Piece fan. But of the three, I'm the one in the middle, so I'm going to be the mediator here, but I needed to make it clear I am biased. So, since I am biased, let's start with what makes One Piece good.
Oh my god.
I want to give Karim time to talk a lot here, so I'm just going to quickly say my take.
I'm gonna take notes.
I think what makes One Piece good is that from everything that I've ever watched, anime and non-anime, nothing does world building like One Piece does. Of course, it has its flaws, takes a lot of time to do the world building, but the way that everything is interconnected all the time, a butterfly flaps its wings in arc 2 and in arc 5 someone's dead. And it's just no show does it better than that. I love the characters, I love the character development, and I know that it's incredibly long, a bit too long, but because it's incredibly long, I just feel like I'm part of the family. I'm with them. They've been One Piece has been a part of my life more than most of my friends. So I don't know. I feel that's what I love about One Piece, and I'm just gonna give the floor to Karim.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's obviously hard not to be biased. It's actually impossible not to be biased. Like, I grew up with the show. It's my favorite show, my favorite series. You have a Brook figure. Of course, when it comes to what makes an anime objectively good, faced subjectively, obviously it's my favorite, but there are things that we can criticize One Piece on. Why I find it good is, like you mentioned, the world building. I also really like how creative Oda is with a lot of the different islands. There's so many different islands, and there's so many different types of characters, so many different types of things in the islands, which is a part of world building as well. I also think that it does the theme of adventure really, really well, amongst some of the best I've seen, where you just really don't know what you're going to expect. And in that adventure, there's obviously mystery, and I think there's mystery that doesn't get revealed for a very long time, longer than it should be. But there's also mystery that gets revealed in the short term. I think in terms of characters, I do think it has the favor of it being very long term, so it has a lot of characters. But again, like we mentioned, that can be a double-edged sword, because when you introduce a lot of characters, you have to give them time, and when you give them time, it either makes the arc too long, or you have to separate, I guess, screen time from the characters that fans care more about. Obviously, we care more about the Straw Hats, more about the main antagonists, than we do side characters that have just been introduced a few chapters before. But for long term as well, the double-edged sword, the positive side is it gives a lot of time for characters to develop, and it gives them a lot of complexity. And when you have a lot of different characters, you have a lot of different relatable characters, and you can relate to this story, you can relate to that story. So it makes you more immersed in the actual world of One Piece. And I guess my final good point that I would say is I think the antagonists in One Piece, the villains and antagonists in general, are good. I think there are one-offs that are not very good, like Wapple, for example. Wapple is not a very good villain in my opinion at all. But I think that in terms of villains like Doflamingo had a really good story, had a really good backstory. It fit with his theme, and his actions made sense. Why he's evil, you can't really justify how evil he is, but you can see where he came from. I think Kaido is also a really, really good villain. He really explores the theme of freedom, where he's been waiting for Joy Boy, this character that he's been told is the pinnacle of freedom. And to Kaido, we obviously know that he views strength as freedom. So if someone is the most free, then he's the strongest. And that's what Kaido's whole theme is about. It's about strength. So I think that's done really well. I think Crocodile, again, just another villain. So there are really good villains in One Piece that, most of them are very, very evil. It's not like, good, and then it's not like Shigaraki from My Hero, where you kind of know that, okay, he started out as not this evil kid. He just wanted to play with friends and whatnot, and then that transformed something else. No, in the beginning they're evil, throughout they're evil, at the end they're evil. And that goes for most of them. I guess Katakuri, you can kind of make a claim where his whole life he was born under one pirate. But Katakuri is an amazing antagonist. That's another one. So that ends my good points. I guess it would be world building, character complexity, villains, and theme of adventure. It does really well, I think. Those would be my good points for One Piece.
Before Ahmed starts shitting on One Piece, I just want to add one more thing that I really like about One Piece. It doesn't do the shonen superhero, I'm gonna save the day because I'm the main character thing. Like, Luffy gets his ass kicked a lot, pretty consistently, actually. And
every arc.
when he does come back stronger to be, of course, when
technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
So before Ahmed starts shitting on One Piece, one final positive point that I want to give is that One Piece doesn't really do the shonen I'm gonna win because I'm the main character guy. Luffy gets his ass kicked a lot, very consistently, and when he does come back, because of course in the shonen anime he's gonna come back and save the day, but when he does come back and ends up beating the antagonist, he does it in a convincing way. Like it makes sense how he got stronger. It makes sense what happened to make him stronger. Same for Zoro. Maybe not so much for Sanji, but he's like a fairy character. But like for at least the two main ones that we care about watching them fight, it makes sense. Okay, so you went out, whether
I
you
think
trained or
Sanji's
whether you
cool.
thought about it different way.
Sorry, no, go on.
That's not good. But like it's with all of them, it makes sense, and it's never I'm Luffy. I'm gonna beat you because I'm Luffy. I'm more rubber than I was yesterday. 110% rubber. No, it's never like that, and that's something that I like about it.
Yeah, it has creative
now
fighting, I guess.
Very creative from the start. Even in the Alabasta arc, the things that Luffy does, whether it was shotgun Luffy or
the water Luffy.
Mizu Luffy's goated.
It's also really funny. I like how funny so Oda said this by an interview. He really relates. He didn't say this word for word, but he really relates Luffy's fighting style to Tom and Jerry. That's why he made it the rubber hose animation, not just Tom and Jerry in general, but that's why he made him rubber, because he said that it's a funny fruit. It's along the word, not word for word, but yeah. I like the comedy aspect of it too.
Ahmed, before you start shitting on One Piece, I'm going to ask you a very difficult question. In your opinion, what does One Piece do well?
What does One Piece do
he has
well?
to dig deep for this one.
No, I think One Piece does a lot of things well, which I do agree. From both, for example, Karim, you said they do a sense of adventure very well. Yes, I think that was one of the few fun things I noticed while watching it. I think they do the good writing in the sense that it doesn't feel like victories are unearned or undeserved. I think that's done well. Beyond that, I can't think of anything good, really, honestly.
Hey man, I didn't expect one. You gave two. That's already that's already above and beyond, honestly.
And the way you guys spoke about One Piece, I feel bad about what I'm about to do. I'm about to shit on One Piece real hard. Okay.
Hey, it's
where do we start is the question. Do I reply what you guys said, or
Or
just
are we
go
are
with
we
what I
doing?
had?
Let's just make it clear to people watching. Ahmed has seen approximately 300 plus episodes.
I've
Up to
no,
Water
I've
7
watched-
Ennis Lobby, right?
I've actually watched 350 something episodes, and then I stopped, and then I just kind of got the gist of the story. And Kareem keeps me updated on all the leaks and all the new shit because like I'm the person he talks to, and he can't spoil shit to other people because I don't care.
I'm the other people.
Yeah, he's anime only, so I gotta spoil
Yeah.
the manga only.
So
Actually,
I'm
he's beyond
caught
manga.
up in the sense of that I kind of know what's happening, but I didn't watch everything unfold. Okay. I hate One Piece. Let's start off with that. Okay, back in high school, these guys used to watch One Piece and used to gaslight me into thinking it's a good anime. And I would be like, oh, just keep watching, bro. You're almost there. It's almost about to be good. And this is like 300 episodes in. Oh, it's about to be good, bro. It's about to be good. Never happened. Never happened. And I developed a rule because of this. The four episode anime
episode
rule, where I
rule?
don't give an anime more than 4 episodes to really get me into it.
It's a good rule,
And here's
actually.
the thing: I feel like One Piece would have passed that rule because the beginning of One Piece is interesting. I liked it. The thing is, it right after that like interesting hook, it dies off completely. And as we know, One Piece has terrible pacing. And let's just like have guidelines here. We're talking about the anime. We're not talking about manga. No one come at me being like, oh, it has good pacing in the manga. It has better fucking art style in the manga. I don't care. We're talking about anime. It's an anime podcast.
only. Yeah.
So the hook of One Piece is good, and then the pacing instantly hits. Like, how is the studio this greedy this early on? How is it this bad? I don't know. And then it never improves. It's still bad to this day. I just wanted to say that if One Piece came out today, Oda would be a fucking nobody. This fucking anime would not get a season 2. This anime would be so bad unless it
But
had
if it
like
came out
modern
today,
pacing.
wouldn't it have? That's what I was gonna say. Wouldn't it have?
Unless it had
that's the Wit
modern
Studio
pacing.
remake. Like, I guess we'd have to wait
But
for that.
even then, if it had modern pacing, I think it would even then negatively impact the story. So I just don't think One Piece has a way of surviving in this like new climate.
But don't
Interesting.
you think like if there's like 100-page book, you'd expect the introduction, which is the most boring part to set the scene, to be like the first 10 pages, 12 pages, like around 10-12% of it. So if you have an anime that's gonna be like what 1,500 episodes, 2,000 episodes, it would make sense that the first 120, 150 episodes are the introduction, if not more, if not the first 200.
That's another one. Thank you for the segue there. You said it has great world building, didn't you?
Yes.
I think it has too much fucking world building. Too much of anything is bad. Too much of water is bad. We need water to survive. Too much of that is bad too. When does world building just become bullshit? When is it just adding more shit on top? When is it just another DLC, another expansion? Oh, let me add more to the story. Isn't that what happened? Aren't you like our One Piece like archaeologist? The story was supposed to end at some point, and then Oda was like, "No, let me just extend it and add all this shit onto it." No,
Well, it's not that it was supposed to end. So when Oda first planned out One Piece, like before he said that this was gonna be a 5-year story. But the thing is, he kept adding ideas and ideas.
And how many years are we into that 5-year story?
Like 20,
26.
20
One Piece is as old as I am.
We're
26,
26, and
26
he's like, "Oh, we just passed halfway." Fantastic. Just pointing it out. Continue.
We're not halfway. I mean, we're in
We're
the
at
final
least
saga.
75, 80%.
Yeah,
75. Oh my bad.
I mean,
My
to be
only
fair,
32 years of the One Piece.
To be
anime.
fair, I think it's gonna go on for like maybe another 5. I mean,
And this is the manga. This is who knows when the anime is gonna finish.
You know, I actually think, that's an interesting topic for another day. How are they gonna reveal the One Piece in the manga?
Yeah,
like, how are they gonna do it then?
The
Yeah,
biggest spoiler of all
interesting.
time, but that's topic.
Because no one's gonna be
So,
able to
yeah.
avoid that. Yeah. Anyways,
But the thing
Too
is,
much world building, bro.
the world building point, I think that's like a preference thing. Because yes, some people aren't big fans of world building. They might think that the world building is too intense, or like, bro, just give me the cake. I want to eat. Like
It's
it's
just
like don't
like,
take me to the process of.
he just
like,
keeps adding more like intricacy, but it's just fluff at this point. It's unneeded, it's unnecessary. Like, what's the point? Like, okay, I could tell you I had food, or I could tell you, oh, I went to fucking all this trouble to get food. Like, at some point it's just unnecessary filler.
But I don't
interesting.
think
But hold on, no, hold on.
If you were to
Okay.
look at the world building, at least 80 or 90% of it is necessary. Like only like 10 or 15% you'd be like, I didn't really need to know that.
Yeah, but the
or
10
is that
or
really
15%,
the
like
story?
10, 15%, that's like what 100, 150 episodes.
I'll,
Like
I'll
that,
add on
you
to
can
I'll
cut
add
that
on
out. That
to
is
MK's
so
point.
much.
I'll add on to MK's point in that a lot of these things are revealed much earlier than they come. It just the arcs obviously are very long, so by the time we know Big Mom exists, right?
Yeah.
We know she's like Yonko have control over the new world, so she probably has her own island. It just we didn't get to her island until super late, right? So in terms of the amount of things in One Piece that make up the world building, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's too much or anything like that. I just think again this goes back to the pacing of the arcs where the pacing is so long that by the time we leave one island and get to the next island, it takes a long time. So it gives that feel that, it's very stretched
Okay.
out. But like
Give me another
to
point
MK's
other than
point,
too much.
to MK's
Okay,
point,
another
right?
point.
I'm just gonna one more thing. To
Yeah,
MK's
okay.
point, I do agree that 90% of it, I guess, would be important. I guess actually I'd say more like 80% of it. I guess maybe like things like Long Ring, Long Land, right? Like we
That
could
was a
probably have
fun
done.
one.
It was funny, but
I don't know.
does it
We
matter
could've
to
skipped
what
that-
the
we
One
could've
Piece
skipped that
is?
whole-
I mean,
No,
does
we
it?
could've skipped that whole-
Okay, this is
there's
turning
like,
into One Piece glaze. I'm cutting it off. My next point. uh, the art. This is an easy one. This is an easy fucking bucket for me. The One Piece art style is not good. Like objectively and subjectively, it's fucking terrible. Like, and we know that Oda cannot
Okay.
fucking draw anything other than Luffy, and the same fucking woman over and over again with different colored hair. It's basically Nami going Super Saiyan 100 times, and just their different colored hair. Even every time fucking Oda draws a different character from a different anime, they're just Luffy with different hair. Like the art style is bad. I don't know how else you could think it. I don't know how you could think it's good. I just don't understand. Yeah, please. Can you think it's not too bad? Please explain that to me.
So subjectively, I can't really say anything about your subjective opinion. If you think it's, I mean, it's not for
Yeah.
everyone. I know that for sure. The art's not for everyone.
Tell me what you like about
I like the art.
style.
So I think the art's pretty goofy, right? A lot of it is goofy. I'm into that. Subjectively, I'm into that. I don't think every character is drawn like Luffy. That's I from the female character drawing, I do agree with you. A lot of characters look like Nami. Even just in the latest chapter, there's X character. I can't say because it's gonna spoil MK, but I thought it was literally Nami, and then it was actually turned out not to be Nami. So I do agree with the female that a lot of females are drawn
And just
similarly.
also the
But
fact that he
will-
draws every big male character as this big bulking guy with these tiny little fucking chopstick legs. It's just so stupid. It's just bad design.
So the thing is, I don't see some characters are like that. There are a shit ton of characters. So I do think there are characters like that. Yeah, like Wapple is like that. Like Gecko Moria is like that. But there are characters
know
that
those
that are really awesome design. I like a lot of characters are really awesome design. Like I really like Mihawk's design. I really
I
like
think there
Chakra-
is
and they're different.
the fucking. I think there's the odd, interesting.
They're not
character.
odd. They're not odd. That's the thing. What I'm trying to say is they're actually quite common. Like I could name like so many, like every arc basically. I can name
Yeah,
like
you could name them because you're so like you know everything about One Piece.
no,
No,
I'm saying
but like,
every
someone
arc. No,
looking
hold on,
in,
hold on.
All
Let
I
me
see
just
is all these Nami
let me just
clones
finish my
and
point.
all these fucking
Let me finish my point.
garf-looking
Let me
guys.
finish my point. I'm saying every arc, there's a lot of important characters that have unique designs. I'm gonna name like from first few
Name
arcs.
ones I know.
Yeah, ones you know. Like you're up to CP9, right? So I think CP9's designs are really cool. I think Lucci's really cool. I think Kaku's really cool, and they're different designs.
I
as
think
well, right?
CP9 is literally the thing I explained about big bulking guy with little chopstick legs. He's just that
Really,
archetype.
Lucci's not that archetype. Though.
No, not Lucci.
Or
I'm
Kaku.
talking about CP9.
Kaku's not that archetype.
The
either.
CP guy. The fucking guy with the bare hand, I forget.
Yeah, it's one character. Okay, sure, but I'm
yeah,
just,
but like
let
it's
me-
one
let me-
character that looks like another 100 characters.
No,
Is what I'm saying.
No, but that's not okay.
Lucci is interesting, but like that's the main villain of the arc.
No, there's all
Like Crocodile is a little interesting, even though he suffers a little.
Can I
from
can I
chopstick
just
legs.
can I make my point, please? So
Can
that's
you
just
please? Go ahead.
CP9, and I think there were a decent amount of characters there that look cool. I think Iceberg looks cool, and he's a different character
I know
as
that.
well. I think Frankie's cool. I mean, Frankie could be something you don't like. I personally like Frankie's design. There's also like in
He
Alabasta.
suffers from chopstick legs.
Fair enough, but okay, that's a subjective opinion. I like
That's
it, you
the
don't.
biggest. That's the biggest disease in anime. Is one of chopstick legs.
Okay, and then I think like Alabasta. No, I agree with you. The chopstick legs can sometimes be weird. But like in Alabasta, like you brought up Crocodile. I think what's it called? I think Pell is really cool. Pell is a really good design. I think
Doesn't remember any of this. I guarantee he doesn't remember what that was.
the
I don't
wing
remember
the guy with the eagle wings. Koza's really cool. Vivi's you don't okay.
Like I feel
Okay,
like you're
they're-
pulling
I'm
out
just-
like the
okay.
most random side characters who maybe
They're
had
not.
like
They're
some
not. They're
intern
not random.
drew them,
No,
so they're a little different.
Pell had a very important. That was a very important. Like he's the one that raised
You're
the
getting
bomb.
into specifics there, bro. I don't know who Pell is. Like,
It's a
But that's
very
what I'm
important character to Alabasta though. Like
See,
this is the
I'm-
anime. This is the One Piece Glazer perspective.
I feel like you
I mean-
are comparing One Piece to JJK or to Demon Slayer
Yeah.
or to
It goes back to that if One Piece came out today, would
but
not survive as season one.
Compare One Piece to when Oda was writing One Piece. Compare One Piece to Detective Conan to
Detective Conan
Naruto.
looks better. It's more. Its art style is grounded. It looks better. Dragon Ball looks much better. Every character in Dragon Ball is interesting. Apart from when they go Super Saiyan, they all look the same to me. What else? Bleach, so good. I haven't watched it. I've seen just what.
I mean,
it looks like.
Bleach's
It looks
character
so
designs are
good.
really good. Bleach's character designs are really
Yeah,
good.
I'm
But here's
comparing
the,
every anime from
but
that
here's-
fucking era.
but
What
the
else?
thing
you
is,
got?
like, I-
Pokemon, interesting. Way
Okay,
more interesting
but
visually
the thing
than
is,
One
like,
Piece.
in terms of characters, like I could keep naming on like characters from every arc that
Yeah,
have
you
really
could
cool
keep
designs.
naming
but
unknown side characters. Sure, you can.
They're not
I'm sure.
unknown.
I'm sure
Like,
of the 1 million plus characters of One
Okay.
Piece. I'm sure there's
This-
at least
this-
3 interesting ones.
This is
no,
the
see,
issue
that's like a hyperbole, right? Like
This-
you're
this
you're
is the issue with
exaggerating, I think, in my opinion. But like,
MK Media.
This is the issue. Ahmed does not know enough about One Piece to have this argument. Because you're naming characters, and they're not side characters. They are really important characters in the arcs that you're mentioning. He just doesn't remember them because he doesn't give a shit because he doesn't
Yeah.
like One Piece enough that way.
But is
What-
it MK? Let me ask
so-
you a question though. Is it because I'm not sure? Is it a case of you need to watch 700 episodes to see the interesting
you
shit?
just need to watch the
Is it
arc.
another case of that?
No, it's not. It's not. And let me tell you this because you don't remember. Because I was the one who was gaslighting you or forcing you to watch. One
Oh yeah,
Piece. You
you're
don't
one of them.
remember.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I was the driving force. So you actually liked One Piece, especially
At some point,
especially in Alabasta. You actually liked it. Like at some point, you would tell me, "Hey, why don't we watch One Piece?" Because you liked it. It was Skypiea that really took.
it was
like, the
Skypiea, but
nosedive.
I even skipped the end of Skypiea and I went to Water 7. Hated it.
But that's what I'm saying. The issue with One Piece is that it's not that it's gonna get good after 700 episodes. It's that One Piece is more like a wave. There are ups and downs, and the ups are really high and the downs are
The
not the
ups
best.
are really slow and the downs are really low.
If you don't have patience, One Piece is it's not. It's not. If you can't sit there
That's some
and
domestic
savor-
violence gaslighting
I
shit,
think
bro.
I think
It's
that
like you need to suffer me beating your ass for me to get you flowers on the weekend. That's what I'm
I
hearing.
think that
no, that's quite the extreme one. It's you have to suffer the occasional beatdown, and then I'll get you a private jet.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
about you, but I take that deal.
I think that One Piece, again, yeah, it's probably not for everyone just because of its length. Its length is contributing
I
to
would
good
never-
stuff in
I
One
would
Piece
never
and bad
recommend
stuff to One Piece.
I would never
contributes-
recommend One Piece. Like,
I think,
Um,
by the way, One Piece is the reason that I didn't watch anime for the longest time because I was gaslit into thinking all anime were like this because apparently this was the best one, and then I
It is
hated it,
good.
and I'm like, oh wait, all anime is fucking trash. And then one day later, I got back into anime. Story for a different time.
It's okay. So let me make like a food comparison. In my opinion, One Piece is like sushi. So if you're not
Everyone
a
likes,
sushi,
majority of people like sushi. Nah,
and
different
majority of people like One Piece, but no one is
I
born.
think
like-
it's it's like a boomer anime, but
No,
like
it's not. No, it's not.
a
There are kids
generation
that like,
younger.
There are kids that like One Piece. But
there are kids that like it, but there are also fucking like yeah kids that like sushi. Same shit. Like I think in a few
That's what I'm saying.
generations, people will actually see how bad One Piece is.
No, because One Piece is an acquired taste. No one has sushi for the first time and goes, "Oh my god, this is for me." I've always no one. You have to be forced by a friend and gaslit into eating sushi at least 10 times, and then you're like, you know what?
10
I have
times?
to go for some sushi, and then you're gonna like it. So
I
it's the
don't-
same thing with One Piece.
I don't know if it's
So-
that deep. It's just like
I
you
don't
can
think
either
any
like
anime,
One
like
Piece
I don't think
or
you need to be forced to watch something 10 times in order to like it. Like just call it bad. Like,
No, because it's not.
look,
that
it's
you
very
just don't
simple. It's very
get it
simple.
yet.
If you've watched like up to at least like I guess Arlong Park and you don't like it at all, just I mean at that point it's not for you. You probably shouldn't watch it, right? Don't invest time into it. But some people
would
do
say
like
go a
it.
bit further. I would say go a bit further because the real like Arlong Park,
How
Park
much
made me Arlong Park made me go, okay, this is a good anime, let me watch it. Alabasta's what sold it for
I
me.
just
If you
want to
actually
say,
make it to
I
Alabasta and
very
you don't like One
recently
Piece,
but the
rewatched
thing is,
Arlong Park with Aaron, and Arlong Park is trash. Okay,
that's
it
what
is
I'm saying.
so
It's not-
slow.
that's why I'm saying
I
it's not
watched
for
it on
everyone.
one
That's why I'm
pace.
saying it's not
One
for everyone.
pace. No, wait. I watched it on one pace, and it is so slow. Aaron decided to quit One Piece. By the way, just saying. She was like interested in like, oh, how the story unfolds. Arlong Park is so fucking slow, even in one pace. It is unbearable.
The thing is that anyone who starts watching One Piece today, they're gonna compare it to JJK and Demon Slayer and
To good anime,
for example,
yes, yeah.
JJK in the first 24 episodes. I'm rewatching it right now, so I remember this very clearly. The first 24 episodes of JJK have
Season
more
one?
action in them. Yeah, season 1
Yeah.
have more action in them than the first 250 episodes of One Piece.
Is that not insane?
But but when you take someone who's just watched JJK and you're like, hey, watch One Piece. 4 episodes in, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" 4
Yeah,
episodes
when
into
you give
JJK,
someone
the
a
main character
lovely,
was dead.
home cooked, warm, lovely meal, and then you give them slop. Yes, I'm with you.
No. When you take
When you
someone,
give them acquired taste slop, my bad.
no. If you take someone who's been eating mom's home cooked food their whole life, and then you
And
give
then
them
you
a
give
plate,
them
and then you give
absolute
them
dog shit, yeah.
a plate of gourmet
Microwave
sushi,
dog shit.
they're gonna go, "This is garbage." But if you force feed them that sushi 10 times, they're gonna
Disagree.
go, "You know what? This sushi's
Nah.
fire," and that's One Piece.
Nah.
Because I watched One Piece like in 2013 and I hated it and I quit after 25 episodes.
Your
And then
metaphor is
Kareem
bad.
force fed me One Piece, literally put me down and
See,
played One
the
Piece in
fact
front of
that
me
you have
for-
to be force fed.
You do.
Entertainment.
Again,
Like, it just shows it's bad.
That's why I'm sticking with the sushi example, because you have to be gaslit into trying sushi. You have to go like, am I not like is everyone crazy? Why is this garbage?
Okay,
And you eat it
I'll
quite
give
a
you
few
that, but it
times.
takes sushi a couple times. One piece, it takes you 10 times. And it doesn't take you 2 pieces of sushi. It
Don't
takes you
get into
1,000 pieces of sushi.
I'm not gonna get into the specifics.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
the
saying-
parts that matter, yeah.
I'm just saying One Piece is worth it, but it's not for everyone. If this is the fact. This is a fact. If you make it to Alabasta and you finish Alabasta and you do not think it's one of the best
And how
animes
many
you ever
episodes
watched,
is Alabasta in? How many
Like,
episodes?
Up to like 120. I
105.
think it ends around
Okay,
120.
just
Yeah.
Like
wanted to
around-
point
around-
out,
around
if you
100
watch
something.
120 episodes and then you
Okay.
decide you don't like it, then
If-
you can go
if
fuck
I-
yourself.
I
If
personally
that-
said I personally set up to
If after
Arlong
Alabasta-
Park, but I think
No, because
Alabasta is
Arlong
a
Park
bit
is-
too
Arlong Park is
far.
not-
Is a bit too far in.
But I agree.
No,
The thing is, I agree. Arlong Park, like
not
if people had to decide by Arlong Park, you would have no One Piece fans.
Yeah. If by Alabasta you are not a fan, quit. You're never gonna be a fan.
And that's an
But
issue.
if after the Alabasta you're like, this anime is good.
If
I
it
like
takes 120 episodes to get you into what is actually kind of
But you
the meat
have-
and potatoes of the anime,
you
this is a
have
bad
to
anime.
admit, you have to admit that the fact that One Piece has fostered such diehard fans shows that it's good. Even if you don't like
fucking,
it, it's good.
this is like, bro, the most stupid like fucking political party has diehard fans. That means nothing.
Not as many. Not as many. Not as many.
It's
One Piece
just-
has a lot of
There's
fans.
just more. It's just more people have been gaslit. That means nothing. It means there's more abuse. There's a single abusive friend in every friend group. That's all that I'm hearing. Okay, one final point, and this is objective. One Piece has terrible audio design because it still has it from the 90s. Like One Piece used to have old animation, updated it, now has great animation. I'll give you that. The audio design is still the same audio design they used to have from fucking episode 1.
They're working on it. Or you want them
They're
to update the
working
animation.
on it.
You want
The
them to
biggest
update the
anime
animation
in the
and
world
the
is
sound
working
at the
on
same
it.
time?
Yeah, I heard they're
Nah.
working on it. I agree. The
Nope.
sound
Nah.
design.
Nope.
The sound design is not.
I literally saw episode 1000 whatever, and One Piece was throwing a punch and someone flew away, and it was like a jet plane sound, a free source, unfucking like just jet plane sound.
They have a lot of.
What
jet
are we
plane
talking
sounds.
about?
They have a lot of jet plane
Yeah,
sounds.
it's
I know what you
terrible,
mean.
and it's like so obvious where they pulled that sound from. That's not what some fucking good audio engineering is. And it's from the 90s. It sounds bad. It sounds like it was recorded on a fucking 90s mic.
Yeah, you guys
It
brought
can
up
do
a
a
really
better
good
job.
point, and I think we do have to move on to the next topic. But you guys did bring up a really good point, which is how it compares to the anime of today and how it would be, and that's also a reason why I'm really excited for the Wit Studio remake. I wonder how they're gonna put their twist on it. Same studio, by the way,
I
guys, that
really
made
am excited for that remake, by the way.
same studio that made Attack on Titan, which Ahmed, that's your one of your
My
favorite shows, right?
Well,
Yeah, you're.
now one of my favorite. It is the best show.
It's
It's just perfect.
Ahmed.
Topic for
Ahmed.
another day, but okay.
Let it be known, I'm a One Piece hater against my will. It's just my fucking morals telling me to be a One Piece hater. I want to enjoy One Piece. I want to be a part of this fucking this biggest story in fucking history ever written. I want to be a part of it. I have a little fucking going merry
It's so
shit.
cute.
I want to be a fucking One Piece fan. It's just too bad for me to be a One Piece fan. I am not willfully a hater. I am forced to be.
You don't
I
have
am
the willpower.
the hero the city needs.
You don't deserve the One Piece. You don't have the patience and the drive for the One Piece.
Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I fucking said no to the abusive relationship. Excuse me.
So I think Wit Studio.
Well, anyways,
Wit-
a good example of
No, go
what
ahead. Yeah.
Kareem was saying now. No, I was going to say a good example of what you're saying right now, and I think it's a good opportunity to segue into our next topic: the anime of yesterday versus the anime of today. And a show that pretty much almost exactly did that was Naruto. When Naruto ended, and then they were like,
Boruto.
we want to make more money. Boruto. And when I heard that, immediately when I heard that, I thought that was the biggest piece of bullshit ever. Like, firstly, even the name is creative. Like I thought this was gonna be the worst flop in history, but
But
But it's
find out
holding
what
up
Boruto
pretty well,
means,
right?
It is creative.
It's holding
yeah,
up.
okay.
It has something to do with like his name being like the sound of you hitting a nail
Like a
because
bolt.
it relates. No, because like what was his uncle's name? I forget the guy that died.
Wait, who?
Hinata's like sibling.
Oh, Neji.
Fucking what was his name? Yeah, Neji. Because Neji means like hammer or something, and then Boruto's the sound of you hammering in a nail. It's like to relate to Neji.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then it
I-
sounds like
I-
Naruto, so it's like it's a creative name.
sure, okay.
Uh,
But
I-
at a moment's notice, you're like, oh, they're just
Yeah.
fucking ripping it off.
I don't know
So
too
that
much
was the
about
initial feel,
Boruto.
but
Yeah.
a lot of people, including Ahmed, so I'm gonna hand him the mic to lead this topic, claim or say that Boruto is better or does a lot of things better than Naruto did. So
And I'm not saying by any means that Boruto is a great anime. I'm just saying it did things better than Naruto. Some things better than Naruto.
Now, are we
What
talking
do you
about
think-
strictly Naruto Shippuden, Naruto, or both?
I'm talking about both, probably, yeah.
Both. Okay.
So what do you
And I
think?
will say that let's just like clear the slate here. Original Naruto is better than Shippuden, even though Shippuden has easily better art style, better coloring, better art design, better whatever, just because it's newer. But the story, I think, in original Naruto is just better, even though it's not great.
What's
But
the story in
fucking
Boruto?
Shippuden, trash.
Because I like
So
we're
the story in Boruto is basically the One Piece remake. They're just rehashing the original Naruto, which is why I think it's better than Shippuden. They're just doing it with new versions of the character because all the like the kids of our old characters are the same character, just
Does-
with the tiniest difference.
does Boruto want to be Hokage?
No, they just switched it. For Sarada wants to be the Hokage, and he wants to be the Sasuke. But it's basically the
Wait,
same.
wants
story
to be the Sasuke
until
or
later on.
I mean, Sasuke
What-
kind
what-
of
Boruto
the way he
wants
is because
Wants
of
to be
because
Sasuke,
of
and
Itachi,
Sarada
but,
wants to be Naruto.
but Sasuke was the way he is because of Itachi. So what's Boruto's like driving force to be that Sasuke? Like,
Well, he just wants to be the future version of
oh, so he looks up to
of,
Sasuke.
Not like, oh, I want to defect and
He
be
doesn't look up to
evil
Naruto.
and all that shit.
Oh, so he wants
No.
to do the lame part of Sasuke, not even the cool part.
Yeah, he wants to be like away from the village, helping the village, basically.
I really
So-
like Sasuke. Like as a character, I think he's really cool. I
So
just,
what do you think it does better? What do you think it does?
So what do I think it does better? I think it's better paced. I think the fights and animation's easily better. I think the fights not always are better, but for the majority, because like the original Naruto, MK, you haven't seen it, so let me explain this. They will have the really trash fights, and then once in a while they will have a masterpiece. Then we'll have really trash fights, and then once in a while they have a masterpiece. And that happens all the time. From Naruto to Shippuden, same thing. Naruto, in the original Naruto, it happens more often. They have better fights than Shippuden, and then Shippuden will have a masterpiece all of a sudden. Boruto does that more often. I think. I think just because they have more money, just because they have more resources, probably.
Do you think the author planned for Boruto or
No, I think the author's trash. I think what was his name?
Kishimoto?
Shigemoto's terrible. Shigemoto cannot write to save his fucking life. He can't write a woman. He can't write a man. He can't write anything. He can't write shit. And the only reason
wow.
Boruto's better is because he's not writing it. He cannot write shit. Naruto had the fucking potential to be a fantastic anime. People just think it's good because of nostalgia. It is terrible. I don't care because I watched it recently. I couldn't even fucking finish it in the war arc. I could not get through the war arc.
The
How
war
could
arc
you
is
have a
very
war
slow.
arc that is this boring? It is a war, but it is more boring than a fucking school exam. That's insane.
The Shunin exam arc
So-
was really good though. It wasn't just an exam to be
It
fair.
wasn't. See, that's nostalgia. Chunin exams were average. It's just the war arc is so bad that in comparison, you think the Chunin exams are good. Boruto does the Chunin exams.
I mean,
better.
maybe I haven't watched the Shunin exams in a long time, but
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If that was my my whole point with One Piece, they just redid Naruto now as Boruto.
Better,
and it's
yeah.
better, and it's better.
And here's the thing: all
Better
the
pacing, better-
characters that we had, they're just still there. It's just instead of Rock, his name is Metal. Instead of whatever, his name is something else. They all have their kids. They're the same characters, and we have adult and kid Naruto at the same time. Because Boruto is pretty similar to his dad, except he's very similar to his dad. And then adult Naruto's still there, so we get the best of both worlds.
so you're
And Sarda's
saying
a really good character. Sarda is probably the first well-written female character in the whole show, in the whole three shows.
Do you think it's better because it's newer, or it's better because it's a different like?
I think it's better because it's newer and because the fucking original writer is less a part of it.
so what Boruto does better in your opinion, if I'm getting this right, is it does the story better, it does the animation better,
Yep.
it does the fights more consistently, like in terms of
Probably same consistently, just better pacing. Like
better
there's
pacing.
there's less fights and more good fights.
Okay, and then it
So
does
do
female
you-
characters better, better written.
Those female characters better. There's not that many. There's about 2, but one of them is really good.
So do you think final
Yes.
verdict Boruto
Yes.
is better than Naruto?
Boruto is easily better than Shippuden. Better than the original? Probably not.
Why? You just said it was
Because-
better. It did
because
everything better. Why? is
The
it not better?
original story of Naruto with the whole like Sasuke defecting and shit, Boruto doesn't reach that. There's no overarching. There is an overarching story. It's just not as good. Like there's the whole Naruto's the final fucking shinobi and Kawaki and all the fucking Utsutsuki people and all that shit. It's just not as good of a story as the original Naruto story of Sasuke defecting and all that.
Yeah, what I really liked about
shit. And that's
the
the
original,
biggest downfall of Boruto, I think.
what I really liked about the original Naruto is, again, why Sasuke is such an good, like, why I really liked Sasuke is because his whole dynamic with,
Carries the fuck out of Naruto. By the way.
with-
Carries the fuck out of that.
like, his whole dynamic with Itachi, like, when Itachi came to the village and he confronted Sasuke and all that trauma came back to Sasuke, he's been chilling after he met Naruto the whole time, and then he remembered all the trauma that he's been through, and then he sort of just shifts, right? He shifts gears, shifts characters, and that's what makes the tension so high, is because they were such good friends, and there was a really good reason why Sasuke had to defect, why Naruto had to chase after him, and at the end of the day, the author, I think, ended the first part of Naruto off perfectly, in that Naruto lost
And
and
then he
Sasuke went to like defected from the village. So
Also, I just want to point out that fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Boruto feels like a spin-off. You don't have all these big reveals and all these characters. It feels like they're just trying to bring back characters. I'll give you a spoiler because you guys don't care. But like for example, Jiraiya. We don't have a Jiraiya character. Jiraiya was such a good character to introduce into the story, and they could do that because the world wasn't built yet. Boruto, the world is built already, so anything you're introducing feels a little cheap because like, oh, where was all this shit when all the previous shit was going down, right? So what they did, for example, is they have like a clone of Jiraiya. He just doesn't have Jiraiya's memories and all that. He just has the same techniques and he kind of feels the same, but he's not the same. And that's also an issue with Boruto, is that you can't really reveal new shit anymore.
Yeah.
You know? So to that point, that's one of the things that make the original Naruto better. Yeah, continue.
I feel like what you're saying, or like the conclusion of this, is that Boruto is a better made show but the original story was wasted on Naruto, and if they had done the original story
Yep.
on Boruto, it just would have been a
If
significant.
the new Boruto writers had the original like idea and they could start the world, that Naruto would have been such a good show.
I think that's kind of
But because
unfair
we
to
had
say
this
though.
shitty ass writer, it was wasted.
I think it's kind of unfair to say. I'm only talking about the first part of Naruto. I think
Yeah.
Kishimoto wrote the first part of Naruto, and you mentioned that it beats anything Boruto does, right? So
I think Kishimoto had a good idea. I just don't think he had the writing ability to flesh it out.
do you think maybe like before he started writing it, and this is just assumption, is that he had
Yeah.
the story up to that point, and then he sort of went and made it along the way, like he added a lot of things
Up to
along
what
the way.
point?
Up to where Sasuke defected, and then the second part of Naruto, he sort of started making things along the
Yeah.
way, making up things along the way.
Actually,
So that's
might
why
have been
it
that.
felt more planned, and then afterwards it kind of felt, I don't know. The second part of Naruto felt kind of slower
Yeah.
without really a lot of good payoff. I think the payoff in the first part
Maybe
of
he
Naruto,
did have the original one fleshed out and he had the time to do it, and then because they were like, "Oh, we want more," he just rushed through Shippuden. That
'Cause
could have been it.
I recently
But
actually,
also, he just never wrote a good woman character in either. So I think he does have a lot of writing issues, and there's a lot of plot issues in both original and Shippuden Naruto.
yeah, there are some things I felt in the second part of Naruto that weren't really thought out. And I think, for example, like this was something we brought up before about Madara being too powerful. I think
Yeah.
it was very
He wrote himself
easy.
into a corner. He didn't have to.
He didn't have to, because he already gave Naruto and Sasuke power-ups that we were not even sure what these powers were going to do. So he could have made them as powerful as he wanted to be, or powerful enough to beat Madara. But since he made Madara so strong, the way Madara kind of disappeared from the scene, which is when Kaguya comes in, it felt really unrewarding, and it felt really lame, I think.
And
Just
that might have
for
been
lack
just a
of
way to
simpler
lead
term.
into Boruto, but I don't think so. I think he was just going to do that. And then he just spun that off to lead into Boruto. But I don't think that was the original plan. Because if you watch Boruto, Kaguya is really like, just like a mention. She's mentioned. She's not really like part of the Otsutsuki. They just kind of mention her as a throwaway.
Yeah, I think that's where the weekly process gets really difficult. I think if an author doesn't have, especially a long-term story, doesn't have it planned out from the very beginning, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not gonna say
Unlike
everybody.
One Piece.
I mean, One Piece makes things up along the way as well. Like he did have more things planned, in my opinion. I think, like at least the final saga, I'm pretty sure he had planned. But when it becomes a weekly experience, you kind of feel like a lot of cheap things come poof out of nowhere along the way, and it kind of feels weird. Sometimes it can be good.
Yeah.
I think, for example, like, did you guys know? Ahmed, do you know the supernova in One Piece? Do you know like Kid, Law, Trafalgar Law, and that part? That
Oh
group?
yeah.
That was not planned at all. That was a snap of that came.
But
so,
I think Koda's a better writer, so you can do that.
yeah, and the thing is, I think it's that weekly experience that. Do you think an author can fully have a story planned out from the very beginning
Yes.
and not run into
Yes.
that?
With
That's an
milestones,
interesting topic.
you don't have to have every detail. We'll talk about.
But I
it
guess
when we
like
talk
the ending.
general milestones. Yeah. Start.
Yeah.
Key
With
points.
Naruto, I don't think they had any idea.
I think Madara actually.
apart from the
I would
original.
actually assume Madara it was part of his plan, because I feel like Madara might have been part of his
I think
plan.
Madara was supposed to be the like. I don't know if he. I don't know. I don't know if Madara was the like original final villain. And he just added Kaguya, or Kaguya was the original final villain. But either way, it was a terrible fucking thing to do.
Well,
Should've
I'm
been Madara.
inclined to say Madara just because Madara is makes so much more sense in the story. Of
Yeah, but you'd be surprised.
Naruto.
He's a bad writer. Well, I don't know what he planned.
Okay, so
Let's just call it there.
Yeah.
What call to action? Please fucking remake Naruto.
and final
There we go.
final
I know
verdict
it's- I know
final
it's gonna
verdict
make
for
one.
this topic. Final verdict for this topic is that Boruto beats Naruto Shippuden.
Shippuden's trash. Yep.
But the first part of Naruto, just because of how
the storyline just
the
carries
storyline
fuck out of it.
carries,
Yep.
the characters carry like Sasuke and whatnot. So
Yep.
it's better than Boruto. So that's
And we
the
just get more
comparison there.
Kakashi in the original Naruto, which is we're
Oh,
lacking
Kakashi's
in
cool.
Naruto.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
And
Speaking
Gara.
of,
One final thing. Gara.
Also, Guy should have died. Just saying.
Gara was really cool in the first part of Naruto. I think
Yeah.
a lot cooler than the second part. And I
Just a
think Gara's a cool
tangent, real
character.
quick, unrelated. It is so strange how in Boruto we have 3 fucking Lees. We have Guy, we have Rock, and we have Metal. Guy should have died, bro.
Who's Metal?
Like it's so stupid. Metal is Rock's kid, who is
And-
basically just Rock.
Wait, he's
Like,
taijutsu
and
as
now
well?
we have 3 of them.
Is
So even no matter which fucking show you're watching, Rock Lee's always useless. Because in the original, Guy was doing his job, and in the new one, Metal's doing his job. Rock Lee is permanently useless, and he's just a fan favorite because of nostalgia. Just saying. One fight against Gaara that he lost, and people love him for no reason.
I mean,
That's it.
I like Rock Lee because I think like his theme is cool. I feel like there could have been so much done with
these
that
other
theme.
2 have his theme better.
Like his theme was all about hard work, right? Face, you have all these geniuses, right? Like
And his
Neji
theme is
and-
hard work never pays off because he does nothing.
See if
Guy's theme is hard work pays off.
See, I think-
Guy's theme is hard work. Him beats Kakashi's talent.
do you think Rock Lee, if he went 8th gate face Mother instead of Guy, that would have been a lot better, don't you think?
I just think Rock is a pointless character if Guy's there.
Fair enough.
Speaking of characters,
Rock's,
that are-
by the way, MK, Rock's whole arc in the original Naruto is being injured and them just developing medical ways to fix it, and that's it. He's just there as a plot tool. He does nothing.
Every time you say rocks, I think of the One Piece character. Okay, no, just keep
Rock Lee.
speaking of characters that are controversial and that not everyone loves, this segues us into a nice little way to deflate from this from these controversial
from
topics
the
Yeah.
toxicity.
and jump into a trend with the kids these days.
The Zoomer.
The hear me out cake. Now we are virtual and we do not have a cake, but the cake is metaphorical anyways. We are going to be naming out characters that most people would not find traditionally attractive. That we, for lack of a better word, would hit. Now, who wants to start here? Who wants to start?
Hey guys, this is the Hear Me Out Cake segment of the Mid 3 podcast.
There we go. Yeah, this is my first Hear Me Out. Do you guys see it? Oh wait, did I
Yes,
post in the correct
yes.
channel?
Yes, I do.
There we go.
I mean, I don't see it yet. Hold on, let me see.
I can't see it. Where did it?
Yeah, where did it go?
into the correct
I don't
channel?
see it either. I don't see it either.
Wait, let me. So strange.
You guys can't see it, but I'm scrolling through trying to find out where he posted it, and I can't
Why
see
is
it.
it posting it in the
Oh,
channel?
I see. That's the
I see it,
which
yeah.
Titan is this?
Where do you guys see it? I can't find the channel.
Oh, no, I
It's
see it in the general.
channel.
Yeah, it's in the general.
I post. Oh, there it is.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
gonna pop up on the screen. You know your character. This is the
Okay.
character.
So this is Annie, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's the
Okay.
female Titan. What more
Okay,
do we need
yeah,
to
yeah.
say?
In Titan
big
form,
mommy
is that,
Titan.
is that
In
the-
Titan form. She's
in Titan
uglier
form.
in normal form. We could talk about that. That could be a different hear me out. In Titan form specifically. She's big.
Honestly,
She's strong. She's
Not very
muscular.
controversial.
She can
Not
step
very
on you. Not very controversial.
I would like,
That's why I'm saying it's controversial because I'm saying she might just be attractive. I don't know.
yeah.
Is what I meant.
Like, I think this is like
Is it a cop-out?
acceptable for me. It's just the female Titan. If you were to pick a Titan,
But I'm
It would
talking
be
about
her.
Titan form. Like she's up there. I'm down here.
the more the merrier.
There's more to love. All right, who wants to go next?
I can go next. And I'll also
Alright.
start with my controversial, as in the one that
Might
yeah,
not be a hear me out.
Might not be a hit me out.
All right.
Here we go.
See it. I don't know what that is. But
But I don't see. Wait, did you post something?
it's in the like general audio channel.
Oh, I see it.
Like,
Who is
yeah.
that? That's
That's P2 from Hunter x Hunter.
P2. Okay, I remember.
I don't
now.
think I've gotten that far.
P2 is one of the Chimera Ants.
She kind of looks like
Um,
she's wearing a Jujutsu Kaisen uniform.
She does.
I mean, it kind of looks like a Jujutsu Kaisen character.
A little, yeah.
But yeah, P2 is a very big antagonist in the Chimera Ant arc.
Oh yeah, I
makes
mean,
sense.
they're like she. Oh,
I
no
think
spoilers.
probably-
Never mind. No spoiler because Ahmed didn't finish Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, it's
Different topic, different day.
watching her in the arc. Like I couldn't not root for her. I couldn't.
See,
There's
I
scene-
think this is an easy hear me out, but it is a hear me out because I think she's ugly. But she is a cat girl at the end of the day. Like ugly cat girl, still a cat girl.
it's I don't know, man. And there's the scene. There's the scene where she has to rush to get to the king. So to rush, she like has to make her legs bigger to get more muscle output.
I see.
Enough said. I don't think I
I
need to
see.
say
Enough
anything.
said. Enough said. All right, Karim. Who's your first hear me out?
Let's see. My first hear me out. I think you guys probably don't know this character, but this is Ribrianne from Dragon Ball Super. She's
What
part
is
of
that, bro? I can't even see it.
What is that?
so
What is it?
so her entire theme and the universe's entire theme is the theme of love. She wants
Oh, that's true.
wants to make it so that she can spread love in the world and happiness in the world.
Karim's a hard over looks type of hear me out.
And
I
I think it's really wholesome, you know. So I that's
That is such a Karim hear me out.
thanks
I
for
love it.
coming to my TED Talk. I think she spreads love
I
and
love how it
happiness,
went
and I think
female-
that's
female Titan, evil
Cat girl.
love character.
Alright. My second hear me out. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
I'm just put it in every. I'm put it in every fucking chat, bro.
9.
I don't know where it made it.
That's such a cop out. Such a cop out. It's such a cop out.
Nine
I'm not
tails,
talking Ari. Talking the Nine Tails, bro.
bro. That's a dog.
That's a majestic.
Yeah, the last one was a girl. Well, it was a cat. I mean, same shit. That's a majestic fox, bro. That's not a dog. That's a majestic fox with 9 tails. If you know what I mean.
Does it actually have 9 tails, or
tails.
is it a fraud? 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
got
6,
9
7,
tails.
8. Oh wow, it's not a fraud.
Oh,
Okay.
I counted. Trust me.
Bro.
Keep us on the same realm with my next hear me out.
All right.
I don't think I need to explain much here.
Weeping Bell or
Lord.
Victory Bell? Which one is that? Weeping Bell or Victory Bell?
This is Victorville.
Does it matter?
I
They'll have the
a
same
hundred
idea.
$100 bucks. You're
I
a,
chose.
okay.
I would've-
I'm
this one-
No, guys. This
I
one's of
bet-
age.
hold on. You don't know if this is Victory Bell or Weeping Bell, do you?
This one's level 18,
'Cause
guys.
they-
It's of age. It's fine.
Weeping
That's
Bell,
why
Victory
I chose
Bell
the
look
final evolution,
look
to make
exactly
sure.
the same. So I actually don't know if this is Weeping Bell or Victory Bell. But...
This is Victory Bell.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I actually don't
I'm
remember.
sure because the image that I googled was Victorville. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Did you spell Victory Victory?
No.
Uh,
I'm not-
Victory.
I,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I know the name of my of my
If we hear me out.
of my hear me out.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think there's much to explain about that one. Let's just leave it at that.
My
Alright, Karim.
second one. Okay. You know, this fits the theme of the first one, and it fits the theme of Pokemon. I think Probopass is.
I love how we did not organize this, by the way. We just picked Pokemon by accident.
I think Probopass is a family man. He looks like he has a very good career.
You're into that
you
bush,
know,
huh?
He
I
has a
feel
very.
like Karim is just
Karim
planning out
likes,
his family
Karim likes
right
some airy, bro.
I think Probopass would make for, you know, he's probably got a really good career. He's probably, you know, looking after his children, you know, making sure they get
He's
into good
into
universities.
Electricity play. He likes the bush.
It's a steel type.
He
What
likes
do
a
you-
mustache.
I think other than that, yeah, that's
So you
pretty
have
much
a
it.
mom and dad right now. You're just building a family.
Oh, true.
Let's hope the
True.
yeah, let's hope the
I'm
next
just
one's
building a family.
not the child.
All right, who's next?
All right, I'm next.
Oh,
All
you're
right,
next. Okay.
Here we go.
This is from My Hero Academia. Is this the invisible girl?
MK's face. It is
What?
indeed. It is indeed the invisible girl from My Hero. What more do I need to say?
Don't just hear me out. I don't know what she looks.
Exactly. It's up to the imagination. She's invisible. She's practically naked all the time. She you know. You know.
All right, next character, MK.
My next character is my only
Of age, of
male-
course. Of age.
my
Invisible
only
girl
male
of age.
character. Assuming, of course. Yes.
Of course.
And my next character is the only male character on my list.
Mhm.
Master Roshi.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Master
Uh,
Roshi. I'm gonna need to hear an explanation.
Master Roshi's a terrible person, by the way. I like, what is redeeming about Master Roshi?
the knowledge and the experience that he has.
Oh,
Bro, if
you
you
like
have
them all?
fighting experience, I'm sure Goku has more fighting experience. Okay, no, fair enough.
I'm not talking about
We're not
fighting
talking fight experience, brother.
Oh, not fighting experience. Okay. I was thinking Kamehameha. I was thinking
Nah.
like fighting combat
Nah.
experience.
Nope.
I guess that's like a different topic.
I
Fighting
think
experience.
we benefit from a quick move on here.
Quick move
Since
on.
everyone's
okay.
showed their wait, who's next?
I'll be next.
All right, let's see it.
Again, continuing the theme of family woman. Big Mom. You know, she has 85 children, so she knows how to take care of a
You trying to be
family.
one of them, huh?
And
She-
only like 30% hate her. That's a good success rate.
She's
a great success
she's
rate.
actually a very good character, by the way.
I'm seeing
She has a whole island.
seeing a
Hold on,
trend.
she's super rich. Okay, she has an entire island. She owns not just an island. She owns like a lot of islands. A lot of islands. Okay, so she's super
So
rich.
what I'm seeing is Kareem is really into parents.
Peak sugar mommy. Peak sugar.
Kareem is big
Literally,
into
sugar
fathers and
mommy.
mothers.
And yeah, so super rich, family woman, you know, checks all the boxes. Alright.
All right, my next one. I think everyone's shown their guy picks. It's time for mine.
Who's that? Oh, Leorio.
Leorio. As much as
I'm
he is a
sorry, I'm
punching
sorry, I'm
bag in
sorry.
the show.
You lose the hear me out kick. I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't know this was a losable activity, but you just lost the hear me.
How? What happened?
He is an unacceptable answer to any question at any point ever, except who is the worst character in the anime.
Wait,
See,
you don't like
that's what I'm
Leorio?
talking about. He gets too much
You
hate.
don't like Leorio?
That's what I'm
Why
talking
not?
about.
Why yes? Well, maybe that could be a question for a
you
different show.
trying to hear me out? It's a hear me out kick.
Hit me. All right. I'll
See,
keep
this
that.
guy gets so much hate for no reason. Thank you, MK, for the fucking demonstration, by the way. Leorio is definitely above 6 foot. He's an attractive man, chiseled. He's a doctor. He wants to heal people.
Wait, isn't he a
He's
fraud?
got look at the swag,
Wait, I don't
bro.
remember
He's permanently
correctly.
in his suit.
Wa-
Look at
wasn't
those
he a-
glasses, bro. You
Wasn't he
can't
a
tell me he's
fraud
not a
doctor?
pimp.
Wait, is he a fraud doctor or an actual doctor? I actually don't remember.
No, he's an
No,
actual-
he's an actual doctor?
he's a practicing doctor. He's trying to get the money to pay off fucking medical school.
Oh,
he's a fraud hunter. He's an actual doctor.
Oh, fraud
So
hunter,
he's
actual
fucking.
doctor. Okay.
What's wrong with why is all this fucking hate? He's tall. He's
We'll get
swaggy.
to that. We'll get to that another day.
He's got good morals.
I'm
He's trying
interested to
save
see
people. He's a
why
doctor.
MK doesn't like Leorio's character.
Yeah.
Like, why do you hate him?
We'll get to that another
He
day.
gets so
Another
much
day.
fucking hate for no reason. All I'm saying,
No.
don't sleep on my boy Leorio. All right.
All right,
Now,
next.
with my next pick, I'm just gonna say that I promised this wasn't planned beforehand. This has no coordination whatsoever.
You picked Big Mom as well.
Oh my god. 2 Big Mom picks. Unheard of.
Wait, does Big Mom win the Hear Me Out cake in that case since she got
Ultimate
picked
sugar
twice?
Ultimate sugar mommy. I mean,
Literal
Everything-
sugar mommy.
everything.
Bro, her
the
dream
Roshi
is wholesome, by the way.
Period
Her
fight?
dream is super wholesome. Like she wants to
What's her dream?
unite.
I don't know.
I mean, it
just
kind
like
of got
to say-
twisted along the way, but she wants to unite all
Yeah,
the races
But
together.
yeah,
I
don't
would like
interrupt.
to
MK's hear me out though. Let's see.
Yeah, I would like to say I did not pick her for the wholesome reasons that Kenny picked her for. I picked her for very selfish reasons. Same Master Roshi points with the experience and everything. And 85 kids experience.
Oh yeah.
And
It's probably a
ultimate-
cavern by now though.
ultimate sugar mommy. Ultimate sugar. Like the I would be dripped out every day. Anything I want, all the time.
She literally owns multiple islands and multiple ships and multiple.
Just give me an island. Just give me an island.
And you get to eat really good food. Everything is made out of sugar, sweet, chocolate, cake, everything. It's
Might die of diabetes.
and
but I'll
and
take-
and Katakuri defends his family, so you have a really, really strong bodyguard, a super strong bodyguard as well. I mean, let alone Big Mom. Big Mom's a super strong bodyguard.
Not concerned with that.
Really, in the One Piece
about
world, you're not concerned about people trying to kill you. Okay.
Next, it is in the One Piece world. Say, hear me out, bro. You're thinking too deep into it.
Next, my turn. Okay, so I think ninjas are really cool. This is Shinobu.
Oh my god!
I think ninjas are really, really cool, right?
What the fuck is that?
And let me tell you, she's super, super loyal. Like, she has been fighting for Odin's cause for 20 plus years, right?
Yeah, you gotta give her that loyalty point.
Oh my god!
Exactly, you gotta give her the loyalty points. And, she... and she's a ninja. Ninjas are really cool. I think she,
cool, loyal, 100% agreed. Yeah. I'm gonna dig
You
you
know
into
I
this one.
expected on
Wait,
Kenny-
hold on. MK, did you by any chance pick Shinobu as well or no?
No.
You know that fucking deformed girl in Hunter that can like hear really well? The mole looking bitch.
Who? I don't remember what you're talking. Wait, is this what you meant by? Is this what you meant by One Piece character design?
And then people could hear it in their ears.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, you'd have to
Well,
pull up an image.
she was like a side character in the arc where Kurapika gets revenge and shit in the city.
Oh, that was a super cool arc. Wait, what was the arc called? York New City arc. By the way,
I know
very
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
New York
Flash it on
City, York New
screen
City.
for the audience.
Yeah. If we give him an extra pick, he'd pick her.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been Kenny's pick. I don't know if you know who we're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
Hit me with your last one.
My last one, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I left this one for last. Let's see.
I feel like I know this character. Oh,
You do
bro,
know this
that's
character?
Tsunade's worm, the healing worm
That's
slug
Tsunade's
or whatever.
worm. It's healing, bro. We can go forever. It's stamina recovering. I don't know if you know who this is. This is Tsunade's summon.
I feel like I need
It's
to
got
know.
healing properties.
It's a slug, bro. It's a slug.
Oh yeah, it is.
Bro, that's
So
a slug.
You know.
Alright.
Alright,
My
moving
last
on
one.
to
For the slug, fucking victory bell, like victory bell looking ass. What do you want from me?
I mean,
Don't talk sick about Victory Belt.
This is victory bell plus. I'm sure this one's better than victory bell. You know what I mean?
Victory Belt?
And it's healing. And it can summon thousands of itself. Just saying.
One Victory Bell is worth more than 1,000 of that.
Nah, bro. Victory Bell got teeth.
And my last one. I'm actually not sure if you're gonna know who this is.
See it.
who is that?
I don't know,
This
but
is-
this is not a hero. She's just a track.
This is Palm.
Is that Hunter x Hunter?
Yes. She was a really, really, really creepy character in the Chimera Ant arc. Pretty, no, I don't want to say useless, but secondary as fuck. And then she was eaten by the Chimera Ants and transformed. Spoilers, by the way.
I don't remember. I've watched Hunter x Hunter. I watched it so long ago.
And transformed into an ant. And I want to make it clear that the image I have here is the ant version of Palm, not the regular version.
Does the rest of her look normal?
She has scales.
Bro, this is just an attractive. This is a cop out. She's just attractive.
She's crazy though. Like,
Her
you see
arms,
the
her
show,
arms
crazy,
kind of,
crazy.
her arms kind of remind me of Kaido. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it just looks like she's wearing gloves. It doesn't look like scales. Bro, she's just
scales,
attractive. That's a
These
cop
are
out.
scales.
That's
These
a
are
bad
scales.
line. That should have been an earlier. Hear me out.
She's got scales. She's creepy as fuck. She's scary.
She doesn't
She's an
look
ant.
creepy.
An
She just
ant.
looks like a more attractive, like Diana from League. Nah,
Well, if I could have added Diana, but that wouldn't have been a hear me out.
Diana would have been a hear me out because she ugly.
Depends
Anyway,
on the
Kitty.
skin. Anyways, hit us with your last one, Kareem.
I actually don't remember why I picked this character. By the way, well, we can make it up as we go. I don't fully remember
Oh, Lord.
why I picked this character. I think her name is Priscilla.
What am I
She's-
even looking at?
She's a mermaid. She's
mermaid?
Aladdin's. She's Aladdin's wife.
More shark. She got a shark tail.
She's Aladdin's wife. She's a mermaid. Why did I pick this character?
She's Big Mom's daughter. She's Big Mom's
I
daughter.
don't
Let's
know.
make
I mean,
it
I
Big
guess.
Wait,
I
she's
guess
Big
her
Mom's
arc
daughter?
is quite
Really?
suggestive.
You
Oh, yeah,
picked Big Mom and her daughter in the same list. I just want to make that
Wait,
clear
that's
to
Big
I
Mom's
don't know
daughter?
if you guys.
Oh.
I don't know
Big
if you
Mom's
guys
daughter.
can see it, but she's a hammerhead shark. Can you guys see it?
Oh, wait, you're right. It's a hammer. I actually didn't even realize
She
that
got
because of
the
her
body
hair.
of a shark, and then her hair and like is like the head and the nose of a hammerhead shark.
Hey,
Ahmed, do you know
Oda
who her
doesn't
husband
have
is? Do you
good
know who
character
her husband
design.
is? Do you know who her husband is?
Oh, this is the good one. Oh shit!
Hold on. Her
This is
husband,
the epitome.
her husband is
This is the
Aladdin.
climax of Oda design.
Her husband is
Excellent
Aladdin. Her husband is Aladdin, by the way. Like Aladdin in.
Oh yeah, Oda's racist too. Okay.
Wait, what? I think.
Topic for another day.
So that concludes our hear me out.
Hear me out, cake,
a lot of Pokemon, a lot of creatures and animals. A lot of family men from Kareem, and
Oh, yeah.
we respect that and love that. A lot of nasty things from Ahmed, and yeah,
Okay, victory bell. Okay.
So yeah, that's it from us this week.
I think the worst one, just saying, was the little ninja thing Kitty posted. Just saying.
Yeah, agreed. Actually, no, Lurio, but we'll get into Lurio.
Born to hate.
Hunter x
Unwarranted.
Hunter,
Next
Hunter x Hunter will be a
That's our next
topic for
topic.
another day. Hunter x Hunter will be a topic
Yeah.
for another day. All right, technical difficulties. I'm having technical.
So yeah, thank you. See you next week for more
Like,
interesting
share,
anime.
follow, subscribe, all the good stuff.
Bye, guys.
光りたいしかきたいめんどくさい僕らが手にしたい明日は